guys, happy Sunday. I know we're feeling a little beat up with the week. We're gonna do a bit more of flowy movements to start. I wanna leave you guys ready for testing week this coming week. And if you're feeling any of the movements that feel really, really good for you, whether it's the upper body splits or the lower body splits, I want you to utilize them throughout the week and incorporate them at home once you're done with the workout, right? So to start, we're just gonna loosen up our hips a little bit, and we're going to start with an ostrich walk. So I want us to bring our feet underneath our hips. We're gonna hinge on down, have a soft bend in our knee. With every step that I take, I'm gonna reach for the floor, letting that pull over our head drag us to that floor. We're gonna take 12 mini steps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't reach the floor, totally fine. 6, reach as low as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You're gonna slowly rise up. We're gonna turn around, and this time we're going to do an inchworm. So I want you to bring your feet under your shoulders this time. We're gonna reach down for the ground. Walk your hands past the push-up position. If your hips are super tight today, take a wider approach as you walk your feet to your hands. Otherwise, try to keep your knees locked as much as you can as you bring them in. We're gonna do 5 reps of your inchworm. No push-up required. And reach down for rep number 2. See if you open up with every rep you do, starting rep number 3. Gonna go ahead and go into rep number 4. And then one more for rep number 5. For this next piece, we're going to do our standard up dog into down dog. When it comes to your up dog position, I want you to make sure you're pushing your palms to the ground, relaxing your hips into the floor, getting a nice stretch from your lower back. If you look up, you'll get a nice deeper lower back stretch. We're gonna tuck those toes in, push the hips to the sky, head in between the shoulders for that down dog. Pedal your feet up if you'd like. 5 total reps, and we're gonna go into rep number 4. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to exhale, push back. Roll back down. And rep 3. Roll back down. And rep 4. Got one last one. And rep 5. We're going to slowly tiptoe those feet to your hands and then get those legs into your squatting position. We're going to do 5 of your cook squats to get our upper body a little more involved here. Let's reach down for our toes, keeping that back nice and flat. Hamstrings should feel looser by now. We're going to get into that deep squat, open up that chest here. Take a couple seconds in each position. Left arm comes up, keep it as straight as possible. Right arm comes up, stand. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 4 more reps. Reach back down, rep 2. Standing back up, and rep 3. Stand back up, rep number 4. Standing back up, and rep number 5. Alright guys, from here, feel free to continue to follow along with me. Otherwise, you can pause and do that for 2 to 3 more sets, following the same movement pattern. For this next piece, we're going to start off with upper body. We're going to do a thread and needle here. And what I want us to focus on with the thread and needle is making sure that when we reach under, we're going to get a nice shoulder stretch, trying to pull that hand as far as you can to the opposite side. And then when we switch into the next rep, you're going to open up to the sky. You should probably feel a little hip stretch here as well. So right hand underneath the left armpit, reach as far as you can, relax your head to the floor, and push with your left, open up, rep 1. Breathe in as you come down, and open up, rep 2. Going to do 5 reps per side, reach down, open up, rep 3. Back down, rep number 4. Back down, rep number 5. And switch. Make sure you reset yourself if you lost your strong tabletop. Left hand underneath the right armpit and reach down. Open up. Back down. And open up. Back down. Rep 3. Back down. Rep number 4. Back down. Rep number 5. All right, guys. From here, we are going to go onto our backs. Don't fall asleep. And we're going to do a little side lying pec opener. So I'm going to bring both of my knees over to my right. From this position, I'm making sure both of my shoulders are on the floor. Now, with my knees to the right, I'm going to bring my left hand on top of that right hand. I'm going to try to keep those knees on the ground as I twist open, getting a nice pec stretch, hip stretch, and reach as far as you can. Take a second and reset. That was rep 1. We're going to do 5 per side and open up. 2. Bring it back down. And rep 3. Bring it back in. Rep 4. Back in, and rep 5. All right, guys, from here, let's flip the knees over to the other side. Same thing, and 1. Back in, and 2. Back in, and 3. Back in, 4. Back in. Last one and 5. All right. We're going to flip it back over and we're going to enter a child's pose. We're going to finish off here by doing some walkthroughs. So we're going to walk our hands to the left, then over to the right. Every time we walk it over to one side, that constitutes 1 rep. So we'll be doing 10 reps total, or 5 per side. So let's enter into a nice strong child's pose position. Knees apart, feet together. Sink your hips to your heels. Outstretch those arms, pulling onto the ground, and walk your hands over to the left. Right hand on top of the left, feeling the stretch across your right lat. Walk it over to the other side. This is rep 2. Over to the left. Rep 3. Over to the right. Rep 4. Over to the left. Rep 5. Over to the right. Rep 6. Over to the left. Rep 7. I'm going too fast, guys, so feel free to slow it down. Go work at your own pace as I enter rep number 8. Moving back to the left for rep 9. And last one, rep 10. All right, guys, I hope you're beginning to feel looser already with the movements we've done. For this next piece, we're going to focus on lower body. We're going to work between a runner's lunge reach, Cossack squat, and your 90-90 rotation. So with your reach and rotate, we're going to start with that left leg forward into a good runner's lunge pattern. I want to make sure that the same side arm stays on the inside of my leg. As you reach and rotate, you're going to stay looking at your hand, getting a nice outer hip stretch. So reach forward, push your hips to the ground as you do so, look at your hand, reach up and away, rotate. That's rep 1. We're going to do 4 more on this side before we switch. Rep 2. Breathe in before you start your rotation. Exhale as you rotate. Number 3. Going for 4.
ahead and switch to the other side. Right foot on the outside of my right hand, and reach, and rotate. Rep 2. Rep 3. Rep 4. Rep 5. And from here, let's stand on up. Take a nice wide stance, and we're going to enter into our Cossack Squat. 10 reps has been our pattern, guys. It has not changed. 5 per side. If you need to modify your Cossack Squat, I want you to instead modify to a side lunge. Totally okay. Remember, this is a squat, so let's send those hips back and down, reaching over to that right side. Left foot kicks up, get as low as you can. Transfer through the middle, bring it over to the other side. Rep 2. You're gonna get a nice groin stretch here. For those who have a weight at home, if you want to add a challenge to this, grab a weight, hold it in the goblet position. Bring it over to the left. This is rep 4. And to the right, rep 5. And rep 6 as I come to my left. Rep 7 over to the right. Rep 8. Rep 9. And 10. Hands to the ground. We can sit with your legs extended. We're gonna get into our 90-90 hip rotations, guys. We've been doing this weekly, so if you feel more comfortable keeping your hands in front, awesome. If you've been keeping your hands behind you, I want you to challenge yourself and keep your hands in front as we do the rotations. We don't have to have the extra hip shift. All we're gonna focus on is ensuring our movement is controlled. So I'm gonna start with my right, shifting my torso toward my right, swaying the legs up, come over to the left. This is gonna be rep number 1. Ooh, my hips are a little tight today. Bring it over to the other side, rep number 2. Deep breath in, exhale as you rotate for rep number 3. Over to the other side, rep number 4. Over to the left, rep number 5. Over to the right, rep number 6. Sorry guys, I messed that up. This is rep 7. Over to the left, rep number 8. Over to the right, rep number 9. And last one, rep number 10. All right. For the above upper body and lower body split, if you want to repeat that for another set, feel free to pause the video now and do that. We're going to move on to our more static stretching from here on out. We're going to work through our double pigeon, our twisted cross, and finish off into a bottom of a squat. If you guys want to hold these positions longer than what we're holding in today, totally okay to do so. With your double pigeon, if you have a pillow at home, you can have it help you. We're going to bring our right foot on top of the left knee. If you can't do that and you want to have a bit more of a challenge, just grab a pillow, place it underneath that knee, and then get your foot as close as you can, or keep it in front of that knee. So we're going to have that 90-second timer. Before we start, we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to drop our chest over our shins. With the movement, I want you to utilize your breath to help you get lower and lower. Use your hands to walk you forward, pull you down deeper into the stretch. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and exhale down. We have 1 more minute. body, sink as deep as you can into this stretch. If you used the weight earlier, you can also hang on to that weight and pull yourself forward. We're going to take 30 more seconds. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your hands back up, roll your head on up, and let's switch. We're going to restart that timer, guys. Left foot on top of the right knee this time. Unless you did that in the first place, then work whatever side you did not. Let's get ready. Deep breath in. 3, 2, 1, exhale, reach forward. You may notice one side is tighter than the other. That is normal. We are halfway through, 45 seconds in, 45 seconds to go. Remember to continue letting the pull of your head drag you forward, getting deeper into that stretch. We have 25 seconds remaining. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back up. Slowly roll your head back up, and we're going to enter our twisted cross next. Remember, if you want to hold longer in your stretches, feel free to do so. So for your twisted cross, we're going to enter into the bottom of a push-up position. We're going to extend the right arm out, kick the left leg towards the right arm. Now, I want you to use this stretch, guys, and use that left hand to your advantage. So push away from the floor to get deeper into that shoulder. If you feel this in your lower back, try to use that foot to get deeper there, wherever you're at. We're going to hold for 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. More seconds. We're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and work your way to the other side. Right hand in, left arm out, and twist. 1 minute. You have 15 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle, and the last movement we'll do for today will be a bottom of a squat. So let us get our feet underneath your shoulders. Get as deep as you can into your squat. We're gonna hang out here for a good 2 minutes and do this unbroken. With this bottom of a squat pattern, if you at any point do need to break, let's simply bring the hips up, pull your head down, let the blood flow get into your hamstrings, and then enter back into that deep squat. Let's take some notes as to seeing how your feet are positioned. Is one foot pointed out more than the other? Try to fix that. Separate your feet a little wider to do so. Are you coming up onto your toes? Do the same approach. Get your feet a little wider until you get your feet on your heels. If you're feeling really, really solid into this squat, you can have that weight, hold it in that goblet position, and see if that extra challenge makes it better for you. You can utilize your elbows as well to drive your knees out as much as you can, opening up your groin a little more. We're gonna spend 1 more minute in this position. Thirty more seconds. 20 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your feet. Raise your hips up. Slowly roll up like a rag doll. And with that, guys, we are done for today. Remember, you can break out any of the segments. I'll post what we did in the section below. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like to see more of. Email any of the coaches or email me, and we'll get that going, guys. Until next time.